Hello guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video. So today is going to be part 2 of the wardrobe clear out. Today I'm going to start tackling the office, but I don't know if I'll get the whole thing done today because it's a wardrobe and the whole unit. I might do, we'll see, but I'm going to try on a few bits and like see what I think and stuff. And it might end up having to take me 2 days, so I might have to film the actual wardrobe bit tomorrow. So if I change outfit halfway, apologies, but oh my god, I just burped. But we're gonna go and get started, and my lovely boyfriend is gonna help me because I think I need a second opinion on some things. And we're using the same tactic as yesterday, or the last video for you guys, which is keep or delete. Delete in a loose term. Delete just means like delete from my wardrobe, and then it will be sold or donated or whatever. I'm not actually gonna be throwing it in the bin, don't worry. But I just thought it sounded better, so we're gonna do that, and then it'll all be on my Instagram stories, same as before, and also everything will be listed on Depop in due time. But we're gonna go into the office and get started because it's an absolute tip in there. It's so messy in there, God help me. But we've just had a little McDonald's, so I'm taking the Diet Coke with me and we're gonna get started. You ready? He's so not looking forward to this. So this is the current state of my office. So I've got all of these random bits piled up here. The pictures have actually gone off the wall. That's how I'll explain. I've basically sold them, and we're going to be putting a gallery wall up here, but I'm waiting to steal the one from the bedroom. Long story, I'll explain in a minute. So there's stuff here. We've got random things on the floor. This is actually, so these came with cushions in from the white company, but I'm actually going to use them to put some clothes in because they're kind of quite big. So I thought I could use them to put excess eBay bits. We've got presents and stuff up here that are the last ones to be delivered to my mum and my stepdad. There's parcels and stuff over here. There's just kind of stuff everywhere, and then we've got all this lot we need to go through. So I'm going to try and minimise this and get rid of at least 6 jumpers. And then this is a whole situation in itself. So the bottom of this cupboard is going to be what takes the longest, isn't it? It's so bad. And the top, these are just like, we don't go there, they're just really bad. And then this is basically the only hanging space I have for like general clothes, so we're going to go through and detox this a little bit and see if there's any bits to get rid of, which I'm sure there probably will be at this point. And then back tucked away here, if I kick these boxes out the way a bit, so in here there is a box of bags, and then a box of shoes, and then this is all meant to be really organised, but it's kind of not anymore. We've got a random Yoda hat thing up here. This was organised like shorts and jeans and stuff, if you saw my wardrobe organisation when I did my room in the first place, but it's kind of just got a bit of a mess and I need to organise it and sort it out. This is the problematic area at the moment. I mean, to be honest, that's probably the least problematic because it's all hanging out the way, but down here is a bit of a mess and it really needs sorting. I'm going to try and clear it so there's basically nothing in the bottom. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And then what I'm going to do is get 2 small Billy bookcases in the bottom of here, and then I can put all of the clothes from that on the bookcase. Basically one of these units, but you know, the ones that are a little bit wider, and there's one that's like 2 shelves, so I'm gonna get one of those, and then it'll be able to hold all of my trousers and jeans and stuff like that, because that makes much more sense to have it as like a lower down thing. I just feel like it will look better and it will look more like everything's got a home and stuff. And then I've actually got like switch boxes and stuff up the top of my wardrobe, which are going to go to the storage unit because I don't really need the boxes, but I'd rather keep them, but I don't really want them taking up space they don't need to take up because they'd normally be in a loft until I sell them in the future. Or do you know what, I'm not even going to sell my switch. I don't know, I did decide on getting a normal switch instead of a light, but I think I like my pink switch too much. So okay, so first area we're going to tackle is going to be the shoes over here, because I think they're probably the worst part in terms of like things that actually no, they're not, there's like barely any on here, but they're the ones that I want to detox a little bit, and then I can like rearrange them all because they've all started to collect at the bottom and stuff, and I just want them all to look a bit neater and tidier. So like I said, we're going to be doing keep or delete, so you guys can tell me what you think I should keep and what I should get rid of, and then I'm going to be doing the same on my Instagram stories as well, and kind of sharing different shoes and stuff and seeing whether you think I should keep them in my wardrobe or get rid of them to a better home. Some of which I already know are going because I just don't wear them, but there is a lot on here, and like I've said in my other video, I'm trying to really minimise and just have things in my wardrobe that I wear a lot, I really love, and that I know will be like good for me in the long term, if that makes sense. So we're gonna get started. Should I start up the top with espadrilles? I feel like that's the best place to start. So I do have 3 pairs of espadrilles up the top, which I don't really wear that much. Like these ones have never even seen the light of day because I got them in last lockdown, and they're just these ones. Then I've also got white ones which I wear all the time, so they're gonna stay. And then I've got black ones which I've worn once, but I don't really wear these, so I'm thinking I might sell them because I just don't wear them. So what do you think? Keep or delete? I'm thinking maybe I should wait till summer to get rid of these because maybe I'll end up loving them and wanting them, but I definitely think this colour can go because I just don't think I'll wear them as much as the others. Right, we've switched. We've now got the studio light because it made a lot more sense. The other one was really yellow and I didn't really like it, but I'm going to keep going. So we've got 2 pairs of shoes currently leaving my wardrobe, which is a good start. Next up is these, which I've literally never worn. So these were like just really nice chunky boots, and I do really like them. I just don't wear them, and I don't know whether to keep them in my wardrobe or whether to get rid of them. But I also have like identical ones here. I'm losing shoes. Oh no, I'm dropping everything. I have like identical ones here that are a little bit more chunky with like the sock style. So I don't know which ones to keep and which ones to get rid of, but I'm thinking I should get rid of one of them and keep the other. So which do you think? These ones I think I prefer because they're a bit more sturdy. These are from Office and they're a bit more like chunky, and these ones are a bit more loose and clumpy. These are like more Prada dupe, I think. But do I keep them if I've not worn them in like nearly a year? What do you think? Keep them or get rid of them? I've literally never worn them outside, but they're nice. Huh? Sell them. Decided. Right, let's keep going. The Gucci's are obviously staying. They're like my pride and joy. They are not leaving. These ones are ones that I actually really love, but I just haven't got out in a while. So these are really old ASOS ones. I get asked about them all the time, and they were literally like 30 quid. I got gifted them a while ago, but they're so comfy and they do get worn a lot when I can actually go outside. So they're gonna stay because you've got to have a classic pair of brown boots, I think. These are obviously staying. These are my misguided chunky boots in white. They do need a bit of a clean already, but they're one of my most worn boots and I really like them. I'll leave them linked if I can, but they do sell out quite quickly. So comfortable, I can't even tell you. I really, really like those. Then we've got the snakeskin ones, which I really like, and they have been worn quite a few times, but I don't know if I get enough wear out of them. But I don't know if the reason I don't get wear out of them is because I don't get them out the cupboard, if that makes sense. Like I always favour my Docs or like my Gucci's or something. I never bring them out. But I'm thinking, because I wear quite a lot of neutrals and black and white and stuff, I'm going to keep them because they do go with things, and if I haven't worn them in 6 months time when I do my big summer clear out before I move, well, in like 6-7 months time, then they're gonna go then, I think. But we'll leave them in for now because I do wear them. These ones are going. I've never worn them. I really like them, but I just don't think the colour suits me or like goes with anything else I have, so I think I'm gonna sell them. But they are really, really cute. I just haven't been getting them out. These are like Prada dupes, which again, haven't been worn outside, but they're really new. And I'm gonna keep them because I do like these. But these are from a place called Clarosa. So they're gonna go back on the shelf, but they need to go at the bottom because they're a bit bent where they've been on a shelf they don't fit on. My chunky Topshop boots, these are like my pride and joy. These are last year, I got them for about £80 I think, and they're just really chunky, like Chelsea style. I really like them. They actually get worn a surprising amount. For saying I've got the Docs now, they get worn a lot. God, these shelves need a good clean, they're really dusty. My Doc sandals, which shouldn't really be on the shelf, but they are. These are also my favourite thing. I do need to slightly wear them in though because they do hurt a bit, where I've only worn them outside like 3 times. So apparently if you wear them around the house with socks for a bit, it loosens the leather, so we're going to give that a try, but I'll link them. These are the Griffin quad like platform ones, but really love them. Okay, I'm going to move the camera down a bit because we've now hit the lower shelves. This is where things get a bit messy. So down here is like all of my other shoes. So you've got the Balenciagas here. We also have my Gucci loafers, which are kind of in hiding because of the time of year, but my Gucci ones can go there because they are, again, a pride and joy of mine. These boots from ASOS, I'm undecided on. I like the colour, but I'm not sure on the style on me. I think they're a bit too like petite, and I really like big chunky boots, but I'm going to try them on in a minute and see what I think of them on my feet, and potentially keep them and see if I can style them in a few different outfits, and then they can maybe, yeah, let's keep them for now actually, and we'll see how I style them. There's random pairs of heels back here that need to actually like go on a shelf. I think I might put them up where the espadrilles came from, but I am going to be getting rid of these ones because they just don't fit. So these are just like white boohoo ones, so they're going to be going up for sale for sure. And then these two can go up the top where my lovely assistant gives me a hand, please, thank you. Can you help me get these up? I don't know if I can get them up there. Oh, I can, it's alright, I can reach. Yeah. And then bottom shelf, we've got my taller boots and a pair of socks apparently. So This is kind of where I keep all the ones that don't fit in the gaps on here. I can actually make these gaps bigger, so I'm thinking I might do so and have like one that's for taller boots. But I've got my big tall ones from Zara, which I will leave linked. These are just lace up tall ones, which I really like. Haven't got much wear out of them yet because obviously we came straight back into COVID after I bought them, but I have styled them a few times on Instagram. These mango boots, which I'm thinking of selling because I just haven't really worn them and I don't think they go with enough in my wardrobe. But that being said, I think I'll get a lot of wear out of them in spring, and they'd also look really cute with like little dresses and stuff. So I might try and style them up a bit and see what I think. And then back here we've just got my chunky boots, which were my original ones before I got the Docs, and they're kind of like my go for walk ones because they're really, really comfy, so we're going to keep hold of them. And then these are what I meant by like tall boots. So I've got these ones which are too tall to fit on any other shelf, so I want to make these a bit higher, and then I can fit my taller boots on one. So I can fit like these and these or something, and maybe these ones as well, because then it's 3. And then these I've got 2, which I really like, but I don't know whether to keep. So they're just like patent nude patent camel ones, but they're really, really comfortable, so I'm thinking I might keep them. But I'm going to put them on Instagram and see what you guys think. Oh, I also have these, which I'm selling. I have a pair of Doc Marten boots, which I know I'm never going to wear. So I'm going to be putting these up on my Depop for pretty close to retail price, to be honest, because they have never been worn. But they're just these really nice like classic Chelsea boots, still with tags and everything on, but I've just never worn them, and I'd rather they went to a better home where someone actually will get some use out of them. Okay, let's go up here. So this is literally just a gift set from Christmas that needs a new home. It actually needs to go in the bathroom. So it's an East Bath Esper gift set, which I actually might take out of the wrapping because I can just take it out of the sleeve and then put it in the bathroom. Actually, I'm just going to put it in the bathroom. I can deal with it in the bathroom video because the other bathroom thing is going to be a whole other affair. Right, next up we're going to tackle this shelf here. Obviously this is like a little photo box with my friend, which I'm actually going to move up here. And I'm going to move the candle onto my little table down here. This is basically supposed to be sunglasses, and it's kind of ended up being like scarves and God knows what else. So I have all of my hair scarves that I wear a lot in the summer. I'll put a link down below to the video where I style these. But I'm going to try and organise them and make them look a bit more like cohesive, if that makes sense. I've got tripods in here, always handy. There's labels. There's a necklace which actually needs to go in my jewellery box, which is on one of the shelves. But I'm going to go through and just like look at all the sunglasses and try and decide which ones to keep and which ones to get rid of. First up we have this pair, which I actually love. These are the squashed hexagonal ones from Ray-Ban, and I love the shape of them so much. I think they're so cool. They're a bit big for my face, but I just need to like squish in the little nosy bits. It's kind of like a big basket. So these are actually ones from Zara that I got fairly recently that I really like. They're just like really big plastic ones, but they're really nice for when it's a really bright day because they're so big they kind of block out all the sun. These are definitely going. They're fairly new in. They were a PR sample. I think I'm going to donate them because you can donate things like this to women's shelters and then they can obviously get prescriptions and stuff put in, but they're nice, they're just not very me. So I think these are going to be heading off. I feel like I look like, what's the one called in Wacky Racers, the woman? What's her name? Lady Penelope? Yeah. Is it Lady Penelope? So. Something like that. That's who I think I look like. What do we think of these? These are like really on trend, but I just don't think I suit them. There's some sunglasses and I can't remember where they are, but I found them the other day. I need to re-find them. So I've got like another pair of Ray-Bans and some Burberry ones, and then my other Ray-Bans that I wear like all the time. But I need to re-find them because this is not all my sunglasses. But I'm getting rid of at least 3 pairs of these because I just don't wear them all and I only want to keep what I actually wear. I'm trying to, like I said, minimise, clear out. I want a mortgage, so I need to get rid of things that I don't want anymore. This is where I'm starting. Right, jeans are pretty much staying as they are. The only thing I'm going to do is take out the pair of leather ones because they actually need to go in the wardrobe. Other than that, I try and keep my jeans on here just because I like to be able to see like my blue and my black ones because they're the most worn. And then all the other ones just kind of stay out of sight. Apart from actually, we have white ones up there, which I kind of missed out but my white jeans live up there and they're not being touched. Blue jeans are pretty much all staying. So I've got my ones from New Look, which are like slim leg, that I really like. I'll leave those linked. I've got my Zara 80s ones, which I love, and then these are Zara mum jeans. But again, I wear all of these quite often, so they're going to stay put. And then I reckon we tackle jumpers. Jumpers, I think I'm going to need to do some try-ons, to be honest, because there's quite a lot of them. So I'm going to try and move you back a bit. Whether this works or not, I don't know, but we're going to try and move you back. I'm going to like work my way around. There is still loads of mess there. We're just going to pretend it's not there for a minute, and I'm going to tackle it when I get there. Okay, you can fully see how messy the room is, but I figured this is the best way for me to show you my jumpers as I'm doing this, because my jumpers are obviously here. We're just going to pretend all of that mess doesn't exist, because it needs to move. Actually, let me quickly move that. That will be the first task. Okay, done. So we're going to tackle knitwear, which is like all crammed on this. I know you shouldn't really have knitwear on a rail, but the reason it is because there's not really anywhere else it can go. Like, I haven't got enough shelf space or anything. So I'm just going to go through and kind of decide what I keep and what I don't. I'm going to ideally try and put it all on wooden hangers. So let me just quickly switch this hanger over. This is actually a really cute knit from End of the Stories, and it's dry clean only. But I managed to pop it in the wash the other day on a 30 and it's still fine. So hopefully it looks okay on, but I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. And then I've also got my And Other Stories knit that's 35 pounds. I go on about this all the time. I have this one in 3 different colours and I'm obsessed with it. I really recommend. 35 pounds and it comes in so many colours, but it's really, really soft and lasts ages. Okay, let's go from the tops. This is a really big chunky cardigan, which is definitely staying because I love this. It's a misguided one. Whenever I wear it, I always get asked about it and it's never online. I think I got it in the sale, but if I can find similar or find this one again, I will leave it linked because it's really nice and chunky. This one is in need of a good iron, but it's like a fine knit from H&M. I might actually try it on because I don't know if I want to keep this one or not. We'll hang it on the mirror for now and then I can go through all of them and try and decide what I want. This one's definitely going. It's never been worn and it's like 2 or 3 years old. So that can go for a little try on. Trying on this one, it's a little H&M number. I'm going to link this one down below. This I have in white as well, and it's honestly the comfiest thing. It's only £30. This one I love so much. This is a little cardigan. The only thing that annoys me is it's bobbled so quickly, so I need to give it a really good debobble or like go over it with a blunt razor. But other than that, it's so cute. It's just so bobbly and it's really frustrating me. Likewise with this one from New Look. It's really bobbled already, but I really like it and I wear it quite a lot. What you can't see is my boyfriend sat over here looking at my wardrobe being like, you have too much stuff. Tell me what you're thinking, because your face was like what are you thinking right now?
There's a lot.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Right, so this is my box of shoes, which is eventually going to end up in the other cupboard at the bottom. Like, I think that's where it's going to live from now on, because it then frees up a bit of space for, like I said, getting the little bookcase in the bottom, which is something that I'm going to order from IKEA later on. And I'm just going to see, with help, I'm going to find out the measurement of the bottom of this so that I know what I can fit. But this is all of my shoes that don't live out. So I have a lot of shoes, but I actually think I have less than most people, because I have like maybe 6 pairs of boots and then whatever's in here, which is like sandals and stuff as well. But a lot of these are going to be going, so I just don't wear them. So we're going to go through and just have a little mooch and see what's in here. First up is these, which I've literally never worn. They're still in the box because, oh, I don't know, they're really cute though. Okay, these are a maybe. I'm going to put them on my Instagram stories and see what you guys think, because they are a tiny bit tight on my toes, so I don't know whether to like sell them and get a better size or what. I'm thinking I maybe should have half sized up though, the same as Nike, but they're going to stay for now. These are actually the same as my white espadrilles, like exactly the same shoe, but I rebought them because my other ones are a bit grubby. So I basically just need to see if I can get the other ones to look new again, and if I can, then those are going to be sold. These ones I've never worn, so these are going to go up for sale, I think. These I'm going to sell. These are little like Mickey Mouse Converse, but they're like the Zara versions. I did buy them for the parks, but I just literally have never worn them, so I think they're going to go to a new home because they just don't ever get worn. These need a really good clean, but I think these are going to go in my donate pile because they've had a really good life, but I just don't wear them anymore. They just need a little bit of a wipe and then they'll be good to go. These are my little all white Converse. They're staying because I love these. I wear these quite often. You can actually see inside is like covered in fake tan because I wear them all the time. These are the comfiest thing ever. These are from a company called Nomadic State of Mind. I got them on And Other Stories maybe like 2 years ago, and they are genuinely the comfiest thing ever. They're about £60, but they're so nice. They're literally just rope sandals. They go with absolutely everything, and they look especially cute with like white long dresses and stuff, but I wear these to death and I honestly can't fault them. I just really love them, so definitely recommend if you're ever looking for some cute like sustainable sandals or anything, because they get worn a lot. They're staying, along with my Burke dupes from New Look, and then I've got these which I got earlier in the year from ASOS. So these got worn around Qatar and like every other trip I've really been on, but they're really nice in the summer because they're just nice little like alternatives for flip-flops, I guess, because they're not obviously flip-flops, but they kind of a similar vibe. My Supergas, which I need to like neaten up again and I need to give a clean, they're a bit stained, which I think is like fake tan or something, I don't know, but these are the platform rope ones and I wear these a lot. They're really, really comfortable, but like I said, they just need a bit of a clean, so these are definitely staying once they're cleaned up. Got some boots that are going to be going. I don't think I've worn these in about 3 years. These are my favourite shoes for summer. Are they not the cutest thing you've ever seen? So these are from Next about 4 years ago. So I got these just before I went to Croatia when I used to work out there, and I wear them all the time whenever I go on trips, everywhere. Even in London, just with like jeans and a t-shirt and a blazer or whatever in summer. They haven't been back on sale ever, and honestly they are my absolute favourite thing. They're just so comfortable and they're so cute, and whenever I wear them I get loads of compliments, so I know they're a good one to have, but they're really, really cute. I've got my white high top Converse, which are going to be staying because again, wear these all the time. I've got these in here, which I've had for like, oh my god, I got these for a £5 in Topshop in the sale about 5 years ago, and I wore them a lot when I first got them, but I don't really wear them anymore, and they're genuine leather. They're really, really comfortable, but I just don't wear them, so they're like the little like gladiator sandal style little shoes. But I think I might, do I keep them or do I get rid of them? Because I feel like this is a style that's going to come back in and then I'm going to really regret getting rid of them. And they did only cost me £5, but they've been very well loved. They were my most worn shoes in Croatia and in South Africa. They'd be cute with dresses, wouldn't they, really?
You get one more summer out of them.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get one more summer out of them, and if I don't, then they can go. And then we've got these ones which are also from Next, but I'm going to sell these. So I got these to go to Morocco on a press trip, and I just don't wear them. It would look really cute with cream jeans and like a cream blazer or something, but I just don't get enough wear out of them to justify keeping them, so I think these are going to go to a new home too. And then last but not least is literally just 2 pairs of flip-flops. So I've got the like goldy coloured Havaianas and then just some black ones, which I wear all the time in summer, and they're obviously going to stay because they get a lot of wear. Okay, this used to be absolutely overflowing, and I've now managed to make it so I've got sandals down the one side, trainers down this side, and then I'm just going to pop the 2 shoe boxes on top, and then we're going to get the lid, which hasn't been able to go on the top in months, and that's going to go in the other cupboard. But I'm really impressed with how well I've minimised all of my shoes in there, because this was one of my big problem boxes, but I know for a fact when it comes to summer I'm probably going to get rid of even more, but that's pretty good going so far. Next up, we're going to tackle bags. I'm losing light, so I've got the ring light, but I know it's a bit of an awkward lighting. It's not even, it's 4:15 and it's so dark outside. It's been kind of dark all day and like gloomy, but I really wanted to get this video filmed, so apologies for the lighting. I'm just going to move you away a bit and then you can see what I'm doing with bags, because this is my box full of bags. I do also have bags like everywhere. There's a pile next to me, there's some on the door, there's some in the other room, they're literally everywhere. But this is the box of bags that I don't get out as much, so I want to try and minimise it because I just don't use a lot of these. But let's go through bags. So a lot of these I probably won't keep, but some of them I will, obviously. This one is a little like bag from Topshop that I'm going to get rid of. This one I actually need to store a bit better. This is one of my Marc Jacobs soft shop bag. This is one I got in Venice with my mum and I love it. It's barely seen the light of day because obviously we've been in COVID, but I need to put some stuffing in it and then I can keep that one nice and neat in here. I've got a Valentino bag in here. Again, don't really use, but I really like the colour of this because I don't own anything in a similar colour. so this one's going to stay. What else have we got? We've got a Radley one here that again I just don't use, so I might give this one to another home because it just doesn't get as much use as it could do. So I'm thinking of giving this one to a new home. A little New Look bag that I never use. I think it's used once. It's got a scarf in it. This one's going to go to a new home. This is like the 90s style that everyone loves, but for me it's just way too small, so we'll give that one to a new home. Same with this one. This is a Topshop one that literally still has stuffing in, but I do kind of like this one. I just have never been able to wear it out because we've been stuck in COVID, so I might keep this one. This one is actually a little one that I got for the British Fashion Awards. It still has my ticket inside. Oh yeah, I've got my little cleaning thing. So this is actually a little Radley bag that's got my jewellery cleaner and stuff in. And then this is actually my little cleaner for my suede and my leather. So I basically use this and spray it on all my bags. And then I've got a makeup brush here that I just never use. And I use this to like brush the cleaner on to keep it all nice and neat. That can obviously stay because that's actually essentials. I've got this one from Paul's Boutique, which is like a really nice big cream one with the over-the-shoulder strap. And it's quite a nice size, so I think I might keep it because it is a really good bag for like every day. Oh, this is a little backpack I got in Sorrento. This is like a genuine leather backpack, and I got it in Sorrento to keep my laptop and stuff in for flights, and it's been so handy. We've got a little Zara one that I'm going to be selling because I just don't get enough wear out of it. This is a laundry bag from a hotel I stayed in, but I kept it as a dust bag because I knew it would be really handy. Marc Jacobs dust bag. I've got a shoulder bag from New Look that's never been worn that can go as well because I don't use it. I've got one of my Aspinalls which is so deformed right now. It needs something like shoved into it to keep the shape. So I think I'm going to have to, it's got £2 in it, but I think I'm going to have to put something, maybe the laundry bag can go inside this and it will keep the shape a bit more. Okay, I'm back. The camera just died. I've got a couple of belts in here that I've never worn, so I think they're all going to go in the sale pile as well because they just don't get worn. And I'm thinking the more I look at the Valentino and the more I think about it, I'd rather sell it and have the money because I just don't use it enough. So I think that one's going to be one of the ones that goes. We've got my Aspinall, which is my little Mayfair. I'll leave a link to the unboxing of this one. This is obviously going to stay because I love it. Oh, I also have this Radley backpack, which I think I might sell because I just never use it. So it's just like a little over the, like, it's one of the like messenger style ones with the back straps. But I feel like I just never use it enough to justify keeping it. I'm trying to be quite ruthless with this clear out because like I said, I do really want to buy a house. I'm also aware my tax bill is going to be a lot and I just want to make sure I've got space. And also like just little things like refining down my wardrobe so I feel like I've got less clutter in my life because I think that's such an important thing. It's like minimising clutter and it just makes you feel a lot better when you've got less stuff. I started the office at about 3:30. The light went very, very quickly, as you can probably imagine. So I'm gonna have to finish doing the actual wardrobe tomorrow. So I've done all of the like exposed bit of the office and the bottom of the wardrobe, but I haven't done like the hanging bit yet, which I think is gonna be quite a big task because there's a lot on that rail and I've also got to do the top of that wardrobe. But I feel like I'm making progress. The storage cupboard in the hallway is now like nearly full of eBay stuff, which is really good. Oh, not eBay stuff, sorry, like Depop stuff. I'm gonna, like I said, be listing everything as the videos go live. So as you see this video, all of the things that I've mentioned that I might be selling, if I am selling them, they're going to be up because I think that's just a much better way of doing it. And I think then it gives you guys the chance to actually shop things as you want to, rather than like seeing it in the video and then forgetting about it later. It just gives you the chance to go on and just buy what you've seen in the video if you liked it. If it's not on Depop, then I'm not going to be selling it. A lot of the things I showed, I actually decided to keep, or I kind of put in the keep or delete and then did keep, etc. You get the gist. But yeah, there's a lot of things going up and yeah.